Welcome to Cars You Can Fix. Today we're going to be replacing the engine oil and filter on a 2017 Toyota 3rd generation Tacoma. Let's get to it. Now we got to remove this skid plate. You come up to the front here, towards the very front of the car. There's a bolt there. And we got one more bolt right there. And then, towards the rear, you have another bolt here and one more there. Let's get those off. I'm just going to use an electric ratchet with a swivel on it. Let's get the last two. Okay, and then just push it forward towards the front of the truck, and then it'll release out of the hooks where these go. And we see our oil filter there. And there's our drain plug right there. Then you get your drain bucket. This is going to be a 14. And you just take it off by hand. And if you can take a chance to please like the video and subscribe, it would really help the channel out. Then go ahead and let that drain out. You can see the old crush washer is still on here, so I'm going to go ahead and pop that off. Just use a screwdriver. There you go. Now take your new crush washer, put that on there. Let's get that clean. Go ahead and thread it in by hand. Then we're going to torque this to 30 foot-pounds. Now let's go ahead and move up towards the front to the oil filter. We're going to remove this metal cap first and install a tool to help us drain all the engine oil out of the filter housing before we take the housing off. This is just a 3/8 drive. Let's use an extension, crack that loose. And a tiny bit of oil should come out. Now there's an O-ring in here. Just get a pocket screwdriver. Pop that out. I got this drain tool from Motive X Tools. I'm not sponsored or anything. Just bought it myself. But this works really good. And then you just turn this one. And just let all that oil drain out. And this will take a little while. I'll probably open up the engine cap just to let the oil flow out a little bit faster. And then we'll get back to it. Now that we're at a slow drip, we're going to go ahead and remove the tool. Back that off. And then pull that one out. Now replace the O-ring that was in here. Get a new one. Put a little bit of oil on there. And sometimes these take a minute to set in. Just gotta finesse it in. Just like that. We got our cap, put that back on. And we're gonna torque this to 10 foot-pounds. That's it. We're going to be using the Motive X Tools oil filter adapter. This is the new style, CNC cut. One quick word about their old style, with the one with the little cutouts on the sides. Don't use this one. I've actually cracked a customer's oil filter housing with this because there's too much loose tolerance and it was on too tight, and then these gave it a hairline crack. Started up, oil went everywhere. So new one, awesome. Old one, whack. You can either use a 24mm or a 3/8 ratchet. Sometimes these are on pretty tight, so I usually just go for the 24mm and the big ratchet just to break it loose. And once it's loose, you can finish up with the 3/8. And we should have no oil spill. And then there should be maybe just a little bit left in there. That's it. So go ahead and remove the filter. And then you got the O-ring down here. Let's get a little screwdriver and pop that off. Get your new O-ring. Get a little bit of oil. Coat that real good. Pop that on. And make sure it goes into this bottom groove right there. Just like that. New oil filter. Just pop that right on. And then from here I'll just spray a little brake spray on a rag. And just kind of clean it up a little bit. Right here where that O-ring's going to sit. Let's go ahead and start screwing that back in. And then we're going to torque this down to 18 foot-pounds. That's it. Now let's go to the top. And if you want to buy these tools, I'll have links down in the description. Oil capacity is 6.1 quarts. Or if your truck comes equipped with the tow package, it's going to be 6.2 quarts. I'm going to use this Toyota funnel. Makes it a lot easier to pour in the oil. And put the cap back on. Now go ahead and start it up. Now we're going to go underneath and check for leaks. Go ahead and put your skid plate back on. Now we're going to go ahead and reset the maintenance light. You're going to use the keys on here. Let's push the back button. Get back to, there we go. Go to settings. Click the middle button here. I'm going to scroll down to maintenance reset. Oh, there we go. Reset maintenance reminder. Yes. Reset complete. I'm just going to clean up the engine bay with a little bit of this hyper dressing. And that's it. This is Cars You Can Fix. Thanks for watching. This is Cars You Can Fix. Thanks for watching.